What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the big preview between Manchester City and Fulham in the Premier League. Before I do crack on with this video though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. We're aiming for 32,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up as well. 100 likes is the aim, and also don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Now, this video is sponsored once more and brought to you by BetMate. They're running a Premier League Saturday 3 p.m. special pot. It's made up of Brentford taking on Bournemouth, Burnley taking on Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea taking on Nottingham Forest, and yours truly, Manchester City, taking on Fulham. It's a £500 pot, paying up to the top 25 places, £150 for the winner too. It's a free app to download. The link is in the description. You do have to be 18 or over to play, and it is available in the UK only. If you use code JSGC10 on sign up, you will get £10 in free bets, and you can use them free bets to join this pot for free. There's lots of other pots available as well, not just this game pot, but also both teams to score, full-time results, and with lots of big prizes. It's a great app, so do go and check it out. I will speak more about BetMate later in the video. Finally, do remember, if you are going to gamble, do gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. So moving on to this game, Etihad Stadium, Premier League match day number 4, Saturday 2nd of September 2023 with a 3 p.m. BST kickoff time. This game isn't live in the UK, it's on the blackout, so to the streams everyone will go. Anyone that is going to the game, do enjoy it. I'm going to be at the game doing a very special video for you guys to enjoy over on my partner channel, the JSGC Football channel, linked in the description. I will have that video out on Sunday sometime for you guys to enjoy. This game does start a run of 4 consecutive Premier League games that are all Saturday 3 p.m. blackout kickoffs. Every game in September for Manchester City isn't being broadcast in the Premier League. We have Fulham at home, West Ham away after the international break, Forest at home, and Wolves away, all on the blackout, starting a 4-game run there with 3 p.m. kickoffs. And to me, Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff, you cannot beat it. Best feeling in the world. A proper time for proper football with a proper kickoff time. Now, moving on to our opponents. Fulham, formed in 1879. They are the oldest club, professional football club that is, in London. Surprisingly, never won a major honour, unless you're going to count the Intertoto Cup, which they won back in 2002. They've been runners-up of the FA Cup in 1975, losing 2-0 to West Ham at Wembley in front of a very impressive 100,000 people. And more impressive this, they were runners-up in the Europa League in 2010, losing to Atletico Madrid in the final in Hamburg 2-1 after extra time, after Fulham knocked out the final stadium host Hamburg in the semi-final. Now, they are led by manager Marco Silva, find themselves 12th in the Premier League on 4 points from 3 games. They beat Everton away 1-0 on the opening game of the Premier League. They then lost 3-0 at home to Brentford before drawing away last weekend against Arsenal 2-2, and then they played Tottenham Hotspur, which they drew 1-1 before going through 5-3 on penalties in the EFL Cup second round. So a little bit of momentum there for Fulham to head into, so it does mean Manchester City need to play very well to win this game. Now, looking at their squad and looking at where the dangers may be, Raul Jimenez, new signing coming in from Wolves, he's expected to be starting up top. I'm expecting Harry Wilson and Bobby Reid to be supporting him out wide, so plenty of pace and direct play there with Fulham. Palhinha, very impressive, very good player. I'm expecting him to start in the middle alongside Lukic and Andrea Pereira. Anthony Robinson still at Fulham, expecting him to be starting at left back. It's a Diop, decent centre back, expecting him to be starting in this game. Bernd Leno, decent keeper, to be starting in goal as well, and got a decent manager in Marco Silva. All round, a decent team. It's going to be very difficult here for Manchester City. Arsenal found that out last weekend at the Emirates against Fulham, so they cannot, in my opinion, be underestimated in this game. Now, in terms of injury news and suspension news, I'm not aware that they've got any injuries, but in terms of suspensions, Kalvin Phillips, I'm expecting him to be back after suspension. He picked up 2 yellow cards against Arsenal as he missed a game in midweek with Tottenham Hotspur, and that's him serving his 1-game ban, so should be back in time for this game. Now, my expected team for Fulham for this game, I'm expecting Leno to be starting in goal, and it's going to be a back four made up of Tete, Diop, Basie and Robinson, a midfield three of Palhinha, Pereira and Lukic, Wilson starting on the right wing, Bobby Reid starting on the left wing, and Raul Jimenez starting up top. That's unchanged from their last Premier League game against Arsenal, barring any injuries. Former Manchester City man Toshin Adarabayo could well be on his way out of Fulham, could already have gone through by the time that I've put this video out for you guys, so he may no longer be a Fulham player. I think he's getting linked with a move to AS Monaco. Perhaps we may see Tom Kearney, perhaps even former Wolves man Adama Traore potentially playing in this game and having some pace out wide as well. They could have Tim Ream and William back as well after missing the Arsenal game. So, as I said, not sure that they have got many injuries heading into this game, but it'll take, it's a big call really for Marco Silva to change that starting 11 that picked up a very impressive point away at Arsenal, and dare I say, they deserve to be starting in that game, and speaks about the depth there for Fulham, that you've got the likes of Tim Ream and Willian not getting into the starting 11 because they got an impressive result against Arsenal in their last Premier League game. Now, moving on to Manchester City, formed 1894 as Manchester City 1880. We formed as St Mark's. Interesting facts, we're the current treble winners, current Premier League champions. We've got 9 top division titles, 7-time FA Cup winners, 8-time League Cup winners, and 1-time European Cup winners, 1-time European Super Cup winners, and also 1-time European Cup winners as well. Never get bored of saying that. Manchester City, though, going to be led by Juan Marlilo once more in this game. Pep Guardiola still in Barcelona recovering from his back operation. We will have him back after the international break, so it will be Juan Marlilo's last game in charge of Manchester City before he'll go back to taking over as Pep Guardiola's assistant. Manchester City find themselves in first place in the Premier League, 9 points from 3 games. We're the only team in the Premier League that's won all of their games so far. We beat Burnley away in our opening game 3-0. We beat Newcastle at home 1-0, and we beat Sheffield United away thanks to a late Rodri goal by 2-1 in our last game, and we have had nearly a week off as well, so I'm sure the players will be very happy about that, and for once Manchester City should be fresher than what Fulham are. Now, in terms of dangers, just about everywhere on the pitch. I'll speak more in detail about that when I get onto my team prediction in just one moment. In terms of injury news, Kevin De Bruyne is out for 4 to 5 months. John Stones expected to be out until after the international break. We saw Akanji have a little knock, so he may be missing from this game, but could return to the squad. If he does return to the squad, question will be asked, will he be starting or will he be on the bench? Phil Foden should be good to go for this game, and in my opinion, should definitely 100% be starting. First name on the team sheet for me at this moment in time. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. I'm going with Ederson to start in goal. I think it will be a back three made up of Kyle Walker as City's captain, Ake going through the middle and Josko Gvardiol on the left-hand side. I think we'll see Ruben Dias go more into midfield like we saw against Sheffield United and sitting alongside Rodri. I was impressed with Dias. He tackles, he reads the game really well. I thought he did a really good job there in that hole in midfield. So I'd go with him again here against Fulham. Have Rodri alongside him, Mateo Kovacic and Phil Foden making up the rest of Manchester City's midfield. I'd be starting Bernardo Silva out wide on the right wing, Jack Grealish on the left wing, and Erling Haaland starting up top for Manchester City. For me, Phil Foden starts over Julian Alvarez. Things aren't going to plan. Bring Alvarez on early second half. Same can be said for Jeremy Doku. He's not featured for Manchester City yet. He could make his debut. He could be starting in this game. I wouldn't rule out him starting in this game, but if that is the case, then he may go in for one of Bernardo or Jack Grealish. To me, I'd try and just ease him into the Man City squad. I was hoping to see him get some minutes against Sheffield United. It didn't happen, and because of that, I'd be giving him a good 30 minutes from this game. And as I said, I wouldn't rule out him potentially even starting. Now, at the time of me filming this video, Man City haven't yet decided on what direction they're going in the transfer window, so I can't comment on the likes of Palmer, McAtee and any potential incomings for Manchester City. If anything does get done between me filming this video and of course this game, then any player may or may not be in contention for Manchester City, but we're diving that late into the window. I can't see anything changing really for Manchester City. Now, moving on to my betting tips, I think this is going to be both teams to score. I think Manchester City win this game. I'm going to be crazy to back against Erling Haaland, so I'm not going to do that, so I'm going Haaland anytime. But I've been so impressed with Phil Foden. I think Phil Foden scores anytime in this game as well. They're my 2 goal scorers for Manchester City. In terms of my score prediction, I think this game may be closer than some people think. Fulham are a good team, and don't underestimate the fact that Man City haven't got Pep Guardiola on the touchline. It does make a difference. I think Manchester City win this game 2-1. I think Fulham take the lead first, and I think Raul Jimenez is going to score for Fulham. So I think this might just be one of them games, but I think City will get the job done like we did against Sheffield United. And right now, at the early stages of the season, it is just about that. Grinding, working hard to get them good results. Now, moving on to today's video sponsor, BetMate. Saturday 3 PM special. You can select 2 players from each team, made up of Brentford taking on Bournemouth, Burnley taking on Spurs, Chelsea taking on Forest, and City taking on Fulham. £150 for the winner. Remember, link is in the description. Use code JSGC10 on sign up and get £10 in free bets, and you can come and join this pot for free. My team made up of Vicario of Spurs in goal. I've got Thiago Silva and Pedro Porro as my 2 defenders. Thiago Silva playing for Chelsea, Pedro Porro playing for Spurs. My midfield made up of vice-captain Phil Foden for Manchester City and Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. And up top, I've got Raul Jimenez and Erling Haaland as my captain, as I just tipped them both to score as well. I like to try and include players from all teams that are involved. So on the bench, I've got James Trafford of Burnley, Aaron Hickey of Brentford as my defender, Palhinha as Fulham as my midfielder, and Dominic Solanke of AFC Bournemouth as my backup striker. Do remember to go and check out BetMate. Links and details, they are in the description. Do remember, if you are going to gamble, do gamble responsibly. And when the fun stops, stop. So there we go. That has been the preview. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more Manchester City content to come. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do go and check out my TikTok link, that's in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. And do go and check out BetMate, that's also in the description, links and details, so do go and check them out. And I'll see you guys again real soon for the next Manchester City video. As I said, no live watch long for this game. I am going to be at this game instead, doing a special match vlog for you guys to look forward to. That's going to be out on my partner channel, JSGC Football, linked in the description. Go and subscribe over there. That video will be out this weekend for you guys to look forward to. It's going to be a brilliant video, I can guarantee you of that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.